Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews, and today got another episode of Classic Candy Corner. I sent away for this a company online along with a bunch of other stuff. I've been looking online kind of for this. I don't know if they've actually have it like in Dollar Tree or some of these other places. I just really haven't seen it. I know these were popular when I was little. Halloween time mostly. Sometimes they'd hand them out if you were at the babysitter's house or, relatives or stuff. Usually birthday parties and stuff like that. And this is called Tiger Pops. And they're the assorted lollipops, the really cheap ones. Some of them, they used to come like in a string all stuck together. And they were flat. This was like $1.49 for the bag. But you'd get them all the time. Sometimes like the barber or the, somebody would hand them out. Or the dentist, I guess, if you had a good checkup, you would get candy, and this is not cooperating. There we go. All else fails. Yes, so these are the, Tiger Pops. Okay, here's one. Just little ones. They also had the ones that had the safety stick that had like a loop, so you wouldn't stab yourself with it. Okay, here's another one. So they're kind of like, I don't know, I guess they all have different flavors. Some of them are different. Let's see if I can get a purple one or something like that. I don't know. They all look kind of the same. Okay, here's one with a green. And I do remember these from when I was little. Like I said, the barber would have these in a drawer. The dentist, if you were really good afterwards, if you took everything. Sometimes if you go like to the hospital or something, after a good checkup, you'd get a lollipop. Anything that would give you like a little treat afterwards, if you were really good. Haircut, most of the time, like I said. Also, these would be for Halloween time. They'd have a big bag, or like I said, you get them from the grocery store, like in a string, and they were all stuck together, and they were flat. Some of them were a little bit formed, but nothing really fancy. They're swirled. They used to have the one, but it's not around anymore, was the Lifesaver swirled tiger lollipops, but they've done away with those. They had the hole in the middle. Those were kind of cool. But somewhere along the line, they've discontinued that one. You can still find the really cheap lollipops in the bag, Dum Dum Pops, the flat ones. Here's the Tiger Pop. All right, there we go. Yes, it's just a flat lollipop, nothing special. Let's see what it tastes like, if I remember a little bit about it. Yeah, kind of rainbow. Didn't really have much flavor. Yeah, I like that one. Certainly really good, like I said. These were, sometimes you'd also put them in like a piñata, or you put them in your birthday gifts if your friends came over. You put a couple of these in there. Really cheap, like I said. And kids, you'd give them out by the handful, trick or treat. You'd have a big pail full of them, and you toss a couple of lollipops to them. They'd last a long time, and it was only a couple bucks for a big bag. And, kids were okay. Usually at the end of the night, when you get to your treats bag, you take all the chocolate out, you take all that, and then you'd start inspecting the lollipops, and they were, the cheap ones, the Dum Dums, these Tiger Pops, and also like the really cheap, like peanut butter kisses, sweet tarts, the ones that, you buy them like in bulk, and they lasted for a while. No one really wanted them. Sometimes you'd trade with your friends. You'd go, okay, man, I'll give you 5 lollipops if you give me 1 Snickers bar. And well, okay, maybe. But yeah, pixie sticks, lollipops, Sweet Tarts, Spree, the little Smarties candies, things like that. These were always fun. Cheap to cut to keep the kids quiet. And I seem to remember one of these times I got a God, what did I get? I was really young. I was probably like 2 or 3 or something, and I was on the bathtub. I slipped and I fell. I bit my lip, and I had to have like 2 or 3 stitches. There's still like a little scar here somewhere, and I had to go into the emergency room. They put a couple stitches in my lip. It was all fat, and after I got out of the ER, they gave me. I remember it was green lollipop. They gave it to me for being a good boy or whatever. And then I was sitting at home and I had this lollipop, but I had a big old fat lip. I couldn't really eat it. I had to wait for all the swelling to go down. And eventually I did. After I had this little cut lip or something. I think, all that always happens when you're little. And things like that will also happen to little kids, or take a bump, take a fall, something like that. So anyways, that's kind of the fun of remembering all the lollipops. And like the cheap ones are in bulk, and everybody just got them, and you get bags and bags of them. The really, really small ones, Dum Dum Pops, all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of fun and interesting to try. But these are not bad. Like I said, reminds me of the Brocs. Pick a mix, you get them in bulk. This will probably last me for a while. I don't know. You could probably find some other ones. They also have the swirly pops, the cheaper ones. But these were good though. And it was kind of cool that I was able to find some classic candy and stuff like that from a website. And you never know what you're going to find. So if you want to bring back a little nostalgia, see what kind of lollipops you could find, especially the really, really cheap ones. Get them at the dollar store, 99-cent store. Go down the bargain aisle, especially at Halloween time. They got big bags of them. And you just want a little lollipop, a little action like that, go for it. So there you go, guys. That's another classic candy for you guys to give a try. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over here. That way you won't miss any future content. Or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So until next time, on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be trying another classic candy for you. I'll put the bag away. I'll have a couple here now and then, and be on the lookout for the next flavor. So until next time, talk to you later, suckers.